Calling Buzz Lightyear. Come in, Buzz Lightyear. This is Star Command. Buzz Lightyear, do you read me?
Buzz Lightyear, responding. Read you loud and clear.
Buzz Lightyear, planet Earth needs your help. On the way. Buzz Lightyear. I couldn't pass that up. It's gonna look a little cringe when I do this. I just did it for the funsies. This thing here, this is a Nintendo DS, like, charging station case thing in the shape of the Buzz Lightyear spaceship box that he comes in the first Toy Story. That's what this is based off of. And I don't remember how I got this. I'm assuming it was like a birthday present, Christmas gift, something like that. Yeah, I thought it was a really cool thing, and then I just left it in a window forever. And as you can see with the picture of Buzz, he's lost his colors. Yeah. Okay, let's just get into the game, shall we? We are now on Al's Toy Barn. Going to Al's Toy Barn in this game was very interesting, because, like, I remember when I had, like, the PC version, I was playing on, like, an out-of-date laptop. The game, for some reason, it couldn't show me, like, the demo mode thing, where you're just, like, waiting in the tile screen and it just shows you an example of the game and everything. But, like, when I had that issue one time, all I could do was just imagine the scenarios, and because of the music, I was unable to tell a single thing. Like, there's a later stage that we're gonna go to where I'll talk a bit more about that as we get there. But I think Al's Toy Barn was one of the places, and I didn't realize anything like that. Another glitch I had on the PC version when I used to play that was the music would never play, even though, like, the volume for it was there and everything. But no, it just wasn't there for some reason. But yeah, it just made going into this stage a lot weirder for me. Alright, Potato Head. There you go, you can have your stinking arm back. Next time try and don't lose it. Oh god. Yeah, that's the rocket boots. Which is what do you want, Potato Head? I already gave you your stupid arm, you stupid potato Sputnik. This is another stage where there's some backtracking that's gonna need to be done later, and that's due to there's a stage there's an unlockable that we can't get at the moment, so we're gonna need to backtrack to this stage. But luckily it's only just the one token, so that's not too bad at least. But it's still annoying that we have to do that in the first place. Oh boy. Obviously, it's not an accurate look to how Al's Toy Barn looked in the Toy Story 2 movie. Because, like, obviously, this is a PS1 game. It's not gonna look accurate. Just like Andy's house was not accurate at all. To be fair, most of Andy's house we never actually saw in the first place, so it was always up for interpretation. I suppose since we're in the theme of a toy store in this stage, why don't I just, like, talk about, like, my experience going to, like, toy stores. And obviously in the UK, we had our own, like, Pacific toy stores and everything. Like, we have this one that we have nowadays called, Smith's Toys Superstores. And it's a good store. It's basically a British equivalent to Toys R Us, in a way. Even though we did have Toys R Us as well, which I'll get into that. But, yeah, I would always love going into Smith's. Like, I remember hearing about it for so long, and then there was the announcement that it was coming to my hometown, and I got excited. Because I remember it being, like, a long drive just to get to somewhere like Smith's. But it ended up just coming to our town in the first place, and that just made me excited. Just, come on, you stupid... And you killed Buzz. Great. Movie's over. But yeah, I loved going into that store. I still go into that store to this day just to, like, browse around, see what toys they have and everything. Whenever I'm there, I'm usually looking for specific things. So with me, I would usually look for stuff like Marvel stuff, DC stuff, video game related stuff, so like Mario and most obviously Sonic the Hedgehog. And I really look at like the Pixar stuff and see like what kind of like Toy Story related merch we're still getting. I always look at that kind of stuff. I like looking. Like, most of the time when I go there, I usually don't buy anything. But like, I like to browse. I like to browse at the very least. Like, if I do end up getting something, then great. But like, it's not the end of the world for me if I like don't get anything from it at all. You know, given that this place is called Al's Toy Barn, this music really fits because like it's the name of the place is called Al's Toy Barn. This is the kind of music you would hear in like a barn. No thanks, Rex. I've talked about this game's soundtrack so many times, but like it just tells you that much, like just how good this soundtrack really is compared to like some other like tie-in games where it's not really that iconic, or it's just like they just got the rights to use the music that was in the movie or so, or even the TV show, like in SpongeBob's case, because some of the SpongeBob games they use music that's from the show, which is for the most part stock music. Because I remember watching Ren and Stimpy at one point and noticing that some of the music that's in the show is the same music that I would also hear in like SpongeBob and everything. So it really surprised me to hear like music from that show being a different show. Like the concept of that was just not a thing to me. It's like in the second Sonic movie where we hear a piece of music that was from the OST of Ant-Man and the Wasp. I'm not making that up, by the way. That's an actual thing. It's during the fight between Sonic and Knuckles. It's specifically when Sonic is like constantly slamming Knuckles into the ground of the steps to the Master Emerald. Let's see, I could probably get some more. Oh, that was just cheap. Whoa, that pushed me back. Ooh, I know there's a race one which I can do with this guy. I find it really weird how this one works. So first you do it just to collect one of the baby chicks. But then you can do it again just to get a Pizza Planet token. It's kind of weird. But I guess you just have to go along with it. Oh, here we go for Ham. That's all done. Yeah, the only token we're not going to be able to complete again is the one where you have to collect 5 things. That's all it really is. It's a little annoying, but hey, at least it's only 1 compared to Alleys and Gullies where it's like, I think 2 that I have to go back for. I need to figure out like how I'm gonna like stage that out for the rest of the game. So obviously when I get the thing that's needed to complete the last mission where it's to like collect 5 things in this stage, I'm just gonna like do just that, because like it's only just the 1 mission, so it makes it easier. Here you go, Ham. Okay, and just one more mission to do. It's just to get the extra thing. What am I doing? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Shoot that. There we go. Now I could climb up the pole, but I'm not gonna, because I don't really need to. I can just climb up the seat. Let me see. Is there a pattern to this, or is it just random? I think it's random. Yeah, I think it's random. Alright, let's try this. Oh! Oh, that was a save! Yeah, if you look on the bottom there, you can see like we only have like 2 more things. The second to last thing, we're gonna need that for Alleys and Gullies. And then the last one is just so we can do the 5 chicks. Well then, that leads us into the next bit, which is just called Al's Spaceland. But obviously that's gonna be for the next part. Alrighty, so yeah, that's basically it for this part. It's probably the same length as my last recording session, which is actually, I think it's a little longer. But either way, it's probably going to be the same video length anyways. But yeah, that's basically it for this part of the video. So I thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like. Comment down below your experiences going into a toy store. I want to know your stories. Like, I'm always asking for these things in the comments, but I'm genuinely interested just to know people's perspectives on things, whether it's like their experiences going somewhere or their experiences with something in like a piece of media, just experiences in general. I would love to know more about people's life stories and everything, which is why I'm always like a big follower of like storytime YouTubers like Jaden Animations, Let Me Explain Studios, etc. Yeah, it's just an interesting thing to me, just knowing other people's life stories compared to like my own, for instance. But yeah, that's basically it for this video, so thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, which will be a link in the description down below, and I will see you all in the next video. So until then, take care, bye bye.